Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are on my couch. We just got back like 5-10 minutes ago from Micro Center, so I am literally just in time because I am catching the last bit of light that is coming into the place before the sun sets. If you don't know what Micro Center is, it's basically like Best Buy, but it has cheaper prices for electronics. So my husband had to get a GPU. So RIP to our wallet. So this video is going to be more of a sit down chit chat video. I just wanted to show you guys what you would need if you're just starting out painting. I stopped painting 2 years ago for various reasons, and now I'm back. So I don't have all the supplies I used to have, and this is what I am starting out with, and this is what I recommend you guys to start out with if you are starting out painting as well. And everything that I am saying in this video will be linked down in the description off Amazon. I bought everything off Amazon, so all the links will be in the description if you guys are interested in checking them out. The first thing you will need is canvases. Now, I bought a pack of 2 off Amazon, and this one's nice because it comes in various sizes. So if you are intimidated about, let's say, this biggest size right here, you do have the option of starting out with a smaller little size. I actually like that because I do want to get into painting big canvases, but for right now, I haven't painted in 2 years. So my technique is a little bit off. So this is nice because this gives me a little grace. Let's put it that way. So if I do mess up, it's okay because it's on a little canvas. This came in a pack of 2, so it's also nice because I have 2 times more the canvases to work with. Later down the line, once you get your technique up and stuff, and just your painting experience and painting joy, I do highly recommend you look into stretching your own canvases, because the things that come in here, these little wood sticks to stretch the canvas out, they're not the best quality. I would say that these canvases are great, but like to start out with and stuff, they're just not the best quality. So I do recommend, later down the line, if you are willing, to stretch and make your own canvases, because that also gives you the freedom of first stretching it to the stretchiness you like, and also creating a size canvas that is custom to whatever you want it to be. Now, next thing you will need is, of course, brushes. So this one came rolled up from Amazon, and it's nice because it has a variety of sizes. As you can see, I took almost half of them out. I'm using them. This one came with a palette knife, so you don't have to buy a palette knife separately, and that is one of the things that I was looking for in a set like this, is for it to have a palette knife and for it to have a variety of brush sizes. The only brush size this doesn't have is the very large brush size, so for those you will have to buy them separately, but other than that, it comes with all the various types of brush sizes you need if you're just starting out. It has your freehand brush, it has your nice oval brush, it has the tiniest detail brushes, has a palette knife, has everything you need. This is fake hair, so again, later down the line, if you do want to switch to real hair brushes or more, I guess, professional quality brushes, you can. I personally don't like real brushes, like real horsehair brushes or whatever they use, because they shed. And I don't like picking hair out of my paint. So we use artificial brushes here. And this is hehe brand. I don't know much about brush brands. That doesn't really interest me, to be honest. I just use whatever brushes work. But if you do have a particular brand you like, there are various different brands out there, but this is the hehe brand, and it's beautiful. The next thing you'll need is, of course, paint. There's various types of paint out there. You got your acrylics, you got your oils, your gouache. I haven't tried gouache yet, so I'm not really gonna touch on that type of paint. But I have, when I first started out, before I was even married, over 5 years ago, I used acrylics, and they are a great, cheap paint that you can start out with. You can go to your local Dollar Tree, buy your little paint bottles, acrylic paint bottles, and start with that. Eventually, I did switch to using oil paints because acrylics dry in 2 seconds, and I got so annoyed of needing to work fast, because I am the type of painter that likes to work on the painting and leave it for who knows how long, and then come back to it and it's still wet. You could still work on it. So I love oils. The only thing is, if you are working with oils, it does tend to be a little bit more pricier because you have to get additional things for oil paint. So oil paint is a thicker based paint. So in order to paint with it, or at least paint comfortably with it, you do need to get a thinner, like a paint thinner or some type of medium to thin out your paint so that you can paint with it. The medium that I use is refined linseed oil. It's okay. It's not, nothing special. It's just a thinner that I use. And the brand that I bought is Winsor & Newton. They also make paint, and that is actually the paint brand that I use. It's my personal favorite. Just no real preference, to be honest. Like, I don't see a big difference between Winsor & Newton oil paint and some other paint brands. This is just the paint that I buy, and I like it. I do see that it is a little bit more of a pricier paint, but I like to work with it. It's my preferred brand. Just like paintbrushes, there are different types of paint brands out there. So feel free to browse your local store or Amazon with whatever brands are out there, whatever selections are out there. And I actually don't have this item, but if you are going to work with oil paint, I do recommend you get a specific I bought this last time at my Hobby Lobby. It was like a little jar, and at the bottom there's a mesh covering, and you pour your thinner in there or your medium, and it helps you clean out the oil out of your brush so easily. I didn't buy it this time, and I'm so mad at myself, but I am gonna buy it soon. It made cleaning my brushes so easy. Like, it's a breeze. So I highly recommend you buy one. You could even use it probably if you use acrylic paints. You just put like water or something at the bottom, and just like, you basically like scrub the brush inside, like around the mesh. I find that it doesn't damage the brushes, to be honest. Like, they're the same, but the mesh just helps like agitate it and take out the paint off the brush. So another thing you might want to look into is getting a palette for your paint. I bought a pack of 2. It was like a rectangular palette, and also the oval-y, like the classic one that everybody thinks of when they think of painting and artists. But to be honest, you don't have to buy that. A paper plate works just as well. And that's what I used when I first started out painting, like in the very beginning, a paper plate. That literally works wonders. And, especially if you're using like acrylic paint, which dries like that, you could just throw the paper plate away and just get another plate. And you get a clean palette every single time. Now, I don't have this product either, but if you do want to coat your paintings once you're finished with them, you might want to think of getting a varnish. There's different brands out there, and there's also different types. So you got your gloss, your matte, and I'm pretty sure there's some other ones out there. And this just helps protect your painting, and it also coats your painting. So if you're getting like a glossy varnish, it'll make your painting glossy and it'll make it look nice. That's another thing you might want to look into. I didn't buy one this time around. It doesn't really affect me whether I varnish my paintings or not. If I am going to be doing a commission-based painting, then I will buy varnish and varnish, the painting for the customer. But right now I paint for myself mainly, so I just don't care to varnish my paintings, so I didn't buy it. Now, the most expensive thing you will probably need to buy for your paintings is an easel. The one I bought off Amazon, it was like $30 to $50, I believe. I'll link it below. But I actually don't recommend that you buy it. I recommend you spend a good amount on a good easel. The one I had like over 5 years ago, it got old and just got ruined, so I had to throw it away. But that was such a good easel. The one I have now, I'll link it. I'll still link it down below for you guys, but I don't recommend that you buy it. It's not good. I personally think it is not a good easel. There are definitely way better easels out there that will be the best bet for your buck. It was cheap. It was on the cheaper side, and that's the main thing I was looking for. Like, when I was buying an easel, was just the best bang, like just cheapness. What is the cheapest easel I can buy? But now, having bought it, please buy a good easel. Like, don't buy the cheapest one that you see. Read the reviews, do your research, buy a good easel. You could tell it's cheap. And when you have a cheap easel, it kind of makes painting a little bit more difficult. So highly recommend you buy an easel. And again, you've got your floor easels that stand on the floor that are huge, and you also got your little tabletop easels for the smaller little canvas girls. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this little sit down chit chat moment we had. Please like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. I am thinking of starting like Saturday vlogs because I work Monday through Friday, so my only times that I can actually catch good lighting and film is Saturday or Sunday. So I am thinking of starting Saturday vlogs. I'm still thinking about it, like how it all is gonna work, and because everything that I do it on the weekends, to be honest. If you are interested in seeing like a weekend, like Saturday vlogs, please let me know in the comments, because I do want to see if you guys would be interested in watching that. But other than that, I have videos coming out every week. I have, YouTube shorts being posted weekly. So yeah, be on the lookout for those. And yeah, love you guys, and I will see you next week. Bye.